I'm Sandy Bowers, and I have brought my favorite people together to talk about spa experiences. I'm wanting to do a business in my house, and so I brought my Fab Five, that's what we're actually called, together to discuss what their spa experiences are about. So I'm going to let each person introduce themselves from left to right. Here's Alex.
I'm Alex. I actually have a background in the spa industry. I was a spa coordinator for many years, and ever since leaving the spa and becoming a mom, I do find it hard to kind of make that time for myself. So that's sort of where I'm at in my experience right now, is like, I know I deserve it, I know I want it, but sometimes going, it's just not that easy.
Hi, I'm Brandy. I enjoy the spa. From time to time.
My name's Lizzie, and I'm a single mom, so I don't actually have too much experience with the spa. It was always kind of, and has been out of my price range, and not on the top priority is when coming to paying bills. But lately trying to get myself into some more services and try things out.
Hello, I'm Mina, and I love cake. And I love going to spa. I went to Japan for spa, and then Thailand, and then to Hawaii, and I really enjoyed each spa experience. But I had a bad one too.
So do you like cake or the spa more?
Hard to tell. Yeah, but the spa. I love spa, yes.
So if a spa had cake.
Yes, exactly.
There's the new business.
That works, yes.
Okay, thank you guys for all coming. So I want to start off with most disappointing spa experience, and I'll let anybody jump in.
Oh, there's been like so many good and bad. So I was saying to you earlier, I was telling my story about the most disappointing, but that was on the giving end of things. Receiving end, I think it's just tough when, we're all just sitting around the table here as a group of moms who work hard and only have so much to spend. And I think there's a lot of stress and guilt that comes from spending on yourself. And so when you do it, there's these expectations of like what it should be. And for me, when you're going in and spending these high amounts of money that like they're charging these days. I went to, I'm not going to say where it was, but somewhere the other day, me and my mother-in-law and my husband went, and it was $400 for the three of us to get a pedicure. And I literally want to walk out of there feeling like a ball of goo. I want my feet to be massaged. I want to be sparkling. And it's just like something in that process is lost. So, you're going in and you want that pampering and you get it, but it's, I don't know, I think it's just having that full experience is really, really hard to find. So there's definitely been times where I've been let down or coming out and seeing my toenails and maybe they weren't painted as well as I thought, or they're massaging your feet. You just want them to massage it a little bit harder. It's the little details. And I know it seems insignificant in the big picture, but you know what? Like, we deserve it.
Totally.
And
We do.
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh,
Yeah.
I agree.
Anybody else want to tell?
I had I went to spa, and then I booked facial, and then starting facial, the really good, but missing was that she was not I think just almost like apprentice, not that she didn't have enough experience, and then the very end, I got the hot towel, supposed to be nice and cozy and then really good. She got the really hot towel, almost burning my face off. But that was the really bad experience. And then she did not once, twice. It was, I told her it was hot, but she didn't get it. And then she put down another hot one, and then my face was so red after finished. So that was worst experience ever I
Oh
had.
my goodness. I
Yeah.
have actually a similar story
Yeah.
coming, not a facial, but I was taking a vacation and I didn't get my eyebrows waxed in time. So I was like, oh, it's fine. I'll just find somewhere over where we were going. Big mistake. Not always the case, but it's just always a hit and miss. Anyway, so I found someone. I go in. I'm laying down. They did the one eyebrow. It was fine. Move on to the next.
Yeah.
And same thing. It was hot. And it burnt. But then I was like, oh, no. Like, it should be okay. Like,
Not that thing. No.
and then no. So, like, I looked in the mirror.
Yeah. You're like,
After, and she's like, how's this? And then I was like bleeding under my eyebrow. She tore like a chunk of skin off.
right.
And then later on, because I was going out for dinner later with like a few of our friends, and they're like, oh my god, just before I was leaving, I looked in the mirror and they were like completely red and swollen. And
Oh my god.
oh, it was awful.
It's happened to me too, where it was
Yeah.
like my skin actually
Right.
peeled.
Peeled,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's
Awful.
crazy, right? And you think that they should test it before it touches you or something,
Yes,
right?
usually, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There should
They
usually be
do,
like a
but
set
you know,
temperature. I'm not
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
But
I had a friend who went and got a very personal treatment. Similar experience, but was getting a laser done. And so she was just like, you know what, like it hurts. And they're like, of course it hurts. Like this is what's happening, right? And she's like, no, like I'm a tough girl. Like it really hurts. And they kept kind of quieting her and quieting her. She had like 3rd-degree burns all over her area that is still to this day scarred. And through the whole process, because I feel like you're so vulnerable. Like if you're not feeling
Definitely.
right, this is like your treatment. There should be that step back of like, okay, like how can we make this better for you? But it was like, nope, this is what we do. This is our process. Like no, nothing. And now
awful.
she'll literally never be the same again. And that's
my God.
Wow.
That's
That's
crazy.
awful.
For me, I had worked up, so finally I decided that I deserve it. It's all good. Gonna save up, get myself into, get my hair professionally done. And the thing is that I got really good at doing my own hair and doing it, you know.
Totally.
And so I think I had big expectations. I mean, I didn't think I was gonna come out looking like J-Lo, but you know, I had.
Come on.
Just get the fan out. You'll be fine.
She and anyways, when so I was just trying to equate how much money it cost to get my hair done, and I kind of was putting a price on that, on how I would feel, and I went home and redid my hair instantly after leaving. So for me, who had worked up, you know, so much to kind of finally go and get something done, really, I think I, you know, did normally do a better job than what had been done. So that was a bit of a hard one for me. And then I had another experience where the esthetician, I mean, I learned everything about that woman's life and about, you know, her drama and this and that, and it really took away from my experience.
Yeah.
So I found that kind of, you know, put me off.
Definitely. And the fraction of the cost too, doing
Totally.
it on your own versus going to a spa, right? Like,
Totally.
that's huge too.
Yeah.
It's funny that you mentioned the learning about somebody else's life, because I think that's so key. Like, and for me, somebody in the industry, one of their skills should totally be reading people, because there's times where I go in and I would love to talk about your whole life, and there's other times that you have no idea what these people have going on at home. Like, you need to know if they don't want to hear about everything, this is their only opportunity to get
Exactly.
away from listening to noise and stuff. Like, you need to respect that, and that's a huge skill that I think is lacking in a lot of experiences that I've had.
Totally.
And I think for a lot of women who are like so, you know, budget conscious and all that kind of stuff, it's to sit there. I got taken to the spa by my mom, so it was all paid for. I didn't have to pay for it. And what should have been an amazing experience at a very high-end spa wasn't, because the whole time I sat there, I was so anxious, and I was so, because I thought, oh my God, how many groceries could this buy? How much this? It was a gift to me, and I should have. But my own internal anxiety about how much money, when there's, you know, people going without food, and you know, even your own family stretching your dollar to fill the fridge, but yet sitting in a spa and getting it done. So
I think
I have
like if
something-
somebody, sorry, go ahead.
that's okay.
I was just saying, if somebody like has that read of like wanting to nurture and care, because I think as parents, like if our kids were feeling that way, we would know how they were feeling and want to, like, you know, nurture and take them out of that. And I think your whole job as a spa is to create that whole rounded thing, and to take that person out of that world and that stress and give them what they need.
So that went quicker than I expected.
Do you know
But
we can
I
talk,
want to-
girl?
Yes.
I want to let you know that please share this video and please come and see us again at sandyspa.com.